Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Victoria 3. Welcome back to our Russian Empire under the current Tsar Nicolas I. And yeah, welcome back here in 1837. And before we get in and continue with our very, let's say, historical approach, at least in the beginning, some short disclaimers. The hotfix 1.7.5 came in the meantime, so I hope everything keeps on going without disturbances after my problems with the startup, actually. I also thought that one of the mods that I wanted to use in the first place, the Ultra Historical Demography mod, is up to date again, and it should fit. I haven't tried it out, but it seems like fantastic, and I think it should, it's one of the approach I would really love to see. Unfortunately, in a very quick response, the modders let me know that probably turning on afterwards might cause some issues, so therefore we're not going to use it in this let's play, since I don't want to just take this risk of crashing the game for no reason or for like tiny reasons. So I hope you understand that one, and let's hope that best that every other mod will work even with the hotfix and so forth. So far no problems have been indicated, but let's see. Alright, and as we get in, the first year has kind of passed with us basically building just construction sectors. In the meantime, we've made 0.1 great game move. To be honest, I have no idea how this came in. Probably, okay, from balance of directly controlled to subject controlled growth GDP of Persia or Central Asia strategic regions. Okay, since we have something and the enemy or Britain has nothing, essentially. Alright, that makes sense in a lot of ways. Something else that I wanted to have a look on, by the way, where's our diplomacy over here? I'm a little bit confused. Didn't we do tons of... over here it was, I got confused that the opium wars are ongoing, and I didn't see it happen, to be honest. Or I kind of was busy with other things. So the Brits are being active. At first I was like, I have to see when the Brits are getting active for what, to maybe exploit them. Especially in terms of like Persia going and maybe go straight to make them a protectorate, which is one of these plans over here. At the moment the Brits wouldn't enter. Okay, too hostile, so they couldn't even support them. Wow, and it's just 30 infamy. It's actually quite cheap. It is probably the smart move to do, but still, come on, this is Persia we're talking about, not a tiny country, and this is like shouldn't be taken too easily. And also, the game mechanics would easily allow for it, but maybe I'm gonna let me know what you think about it. I'm gonna set up the house rule that we're not gonna advance further down South Caucasus before we haven't solved the Caucasian war situation over here or gotten down here at these borders. Otherwise, I found it a little bit odd. Anyways, what I noticed in the meantime before I get started was that we get no notifications, and somehow we forgot to declare interest, or that they popped up, I don't know. So definitely we're gonna go for Himalayas and North China, potentially even South China as well. I guess Iberia and the Pacific coast. I think we declared them before, or maybe in one of the other attempts, and then I forgot about it again. Whatever. Alright, and then I think there's nothing else to do in the meantime. Let's slowly get started with a speed of 3. I guess I will go back to 4, to be honest, since not too much is happening right now. Basically, we were looking for ways to... I even was cutting taxes, right? Since I was looking for ways to spend it. And also it seems like a lot of rivalries have been already ended after a short time. It makes sense, I guess. I get okay, all these little states are not available anymore. This leads us to different questions. Who will be our new rival? Or we have to stop significantly. I think Brazil actually makes sense, since Brazil is based on wood exports and so forth, so kind of feel like that's our enemy. And also Spain has a very agricultural based and colonial based agriculture with cloth and so forth. So I'm gonna go for Spain too. Not really geopolitically, but more economical rivals, I would say. However, this needs, we'll still need to get rid of some of our diplomatic actions, or just keep them in. I mean, this is some of the weird things about Victoria, where, I don't know, it can be easily exploited, and of course, there's a downside of the prestige loss. However, you can just, once you have it, increase the relations with a lot of countries, and then afterwards just kill it. A little bit has a cheesy look to me, but okay. For this reason, because I find it a little bit cheesy, I want to maybe stop some. And what are we going to stop at first? We do have great powers in this case. I mean, we have cordial relations with the Prussians anyway, right? We have a trade agreement. Yeah, come on, let's keep it cordial for the moment, okay. And also with the Austrians, we do have a trade agreement, right? So also that's fine. The Holy Alliance is being honored. We don't need necessarily, solidified alliances. Rather take care of the tiny small powers at first, and then we shall see. Alright, here we go. Failed incursion into Circassia. An incursion we have launched from Kuban into the territory claimed by Circassia has failed. So let's go to 3 in the meantime. The units dispatched have withdrawn after suffering heavy losses amongst the rough Caucasian terrain. They were in the trees. They had to have been warned before we began. They waited for us to engulf in that damned forest before opening fire on us. The major fell first and our horses were cut down. How are we to manage this, sir? How are we to take this land when we cannot say we control any land outside the shadowed by our feet? I think we had these kind of events before. Let's have a look. How's the situation looking like for our military? Do they like us? Not only at 6, so... Covered 3 to fire and cannons, yeah. I mean, yeah, this devastation and so forth here. I mean, this is the reason why I don't want to attack Persia. You know, they simulate with these little events. I still feel it's kind of the effect when they're just being kept regional, which makes sense. But come on, we have not too many people in here in comparison to the rest of Russia. But probably also the effects on the rest of Russia were minor. Yeah, want to, like... simulate this uprisings and this struggle down here, but I feel like logistical supply to Persia would be very much problematic. And we get support independence from Moldavia, and yeah, that's something we're definitely gonna do, since we would also do it for Serbia and Wallachia, by the way, since yeah, these boys down here, they are protectorate of the Ottomans, yes. But this is definitely the area we want to take control. And then, yeah, defensive pact, even that's good. Does it actually replace the guarantees? I rarely use guarantees. Well, we're getting some influence down here in Moldova. And I think we're gonna attack at some point the Ottomans anyways. Could be that's something we could do right now, actually, since we do have... yeah, way more troops. Do the Ottomans have some... Let's have a quick look. What if we would, for example, go to take Kars? Yeah, the Brits wouldn't really help out right now. I mean, we could free... but it's a little bit too early. Come on, let's... I feel like when you act very early, of course it makes sense and so forth in the game mechanic wise, but it's also one of the halfway cheesy things, since once you do that, the AI in the beginning isn't strong and doesn't react too much, in my opinion. But of course, I mean, we're coming out of basically out of the Vienna Congress not too long ago, just like 15 years, and therefore things have been just settled in a diplomatic play, you know. Then I think the uprising would be way bigger. So let's chill for a bit. However, let's definitely... let's get the prestige actually for the moment. It could be nice. For the play, because we're introducing also charity hospitals, don't forget. Let's see what the Greeks... Can we... Which chance... Oh, they might come to our power block, which means they would be part of our market as well, I guess. 78%, let's do it. The Greeks are part of our power block, which is very nice. Historically speaking, they were always like in debate in between England and Russia. So it seems like we have the lead over here. And we get stock exchange, an organized market where stocks and bonds can be bought and sold. The stock exchange is a central element of the modern market economy. Yeah. Okay, the Brazilians don't like us anymore also. By the way, talking about, yeah, the Brits seem to land next to Beijing and seem to win the Opium War. That's from the... Yeah, interesting to see. Where do we continue now? Oh, we've did research. I thought it came through stock exchange, yeah. I mean, it unlocks protectionism, which will be helpful because we need to get rid of traditionalism for sure. Banking is growing anyways. 5 years is too much. Let's go for empiricism. I want our wealthy people at least to be educated. This is going to be one of the main drawbacks of our house rule, also not to get rid of serfdom, since I think, at least for religious schools, you have to abolish serfdom if you want that. Okay, private schools can be done without that. That's good. So just religious schools. Okay. So private actually... I feel like gaining private schools is probably the school system that fits us the best. I don't know too much about the upper class, only of the Russian upper class in the 19th century, but you might know, let me know. I guess they would have sent, that's just my perception, but I guess they would have sent their kids to, to schools in the Western Europe or so forth. By the way, we are done with the construction of construction. And I think it's just -11, so by the way I look on the good prices, how they developed, yeah, it's good that we're building some lead mines now. Mutual investment rights with Prussia, no, I don't want that. I don't want the rich Prussians to invest somewhere and like take over the economy. Oh wow. We all seem to need iron also, but that's why iron and... Wow, and also here cloth. Also here the cloth. Oh, I'm surprised about fabric, not cloth. Yeah. Same time we still need to, yeah, we need more construction and we do it quicker. So let's see where we can do that. Or where we are missing workers. Yeah, and I said before, I want to have them basically everywhere a bit. I don't know if this is the smartest thing to do, but here to get some like baseline construction, I think it's quite immersive. I feel it's quite immersive, and yeah, it's quite immersive. That's basically it. Defensive pact with the Greeks. Let's do that too. Yeah, because once they're part of the power block, this would be nice to have them in there. By the way, the power block, is it? Oh, nice. With more people, we have a very high cohesion. It's growing also. I mean, we do have actually defensive cooperation already. Let's see. The right of Canals. A Cossack escorted caravan moving across the steppes of Al-Komolinsk has been assaulted by a large and well-trained band of Kazakh rebels, led by the aristocrat Kenesari Kashmuli. They came in the night, descending upon the camp. Let's have a quick look what we're talking about. Historical character, okay. That's cool. You're in Kishkus. Okay, here, Kazakh. Okay, alright. They came in the night, descending upon the camp from all sides, a contingent of horsemen 100 strong, and so sudden in appearance that it was as they had been birthed from the sea of grass which surrounded the tents. They slaughtered the pickets within moments, blades clashing and gunshots exchanged between standardized muskets produced in the weapons shops of Tula, and a bewildering array of firearms sourced from half of a continent's leftovers. It only took moments for the cacophony to fade and the riders to vanish, leaving behind only smoldering cloth and 24 scared survivors. Adds pacification of the steppes to Jom of Russia. Interesting. 10 years to go with that one. Which, let's read it first. Despite nominal Russian control over the Kazakh steppes since the 18th century, banditry and disloyalty plagues the territory. Kazakh rebels led by the aristocrat Kenesari Kashmuli have begun striking again and again against our troops, convoys and fortresses in the region. Only with the final pacification of the steppe may the Tsar truly be said to be sovereign of Kazakhstan. Absolutely. 100% of eligible subjects of their subjects, currently 0% is a puppet. Yeah. Triggers the event. Alright, we have to puppet them very quickly, I assume. Let's have a quick look. Strategic regions, Central Asia. Yeah. Is there a smaller one actually? Regions, religions, states. Probably states, right? No. Let's look, wait, let's have another quick look of eligible subjects of their subjects. Kazakh, oh, okay. Kazakh, Uzbek, Turkmen, okay. We're talking about, okay, Uli Jews over here as well. Oh, perfect, we have to... Well, let's start with this. Kishishush can be made a dominion anyways. Perfect. By the way, this enables us to get going with Khiva, right? Since this is also something, shall we straight... Because now we have troops that can march through, we have the full access rights. We can invite them to our power block, but do we want to? We can just go straight away and conquer the state, or make protectorate. 5 infamy, no problem. Is there, let me give a quick overview over here. I mean, since we have foreign investment now, it doesn't actually matter if you control it directly, right? Persian, secure the Persian border. That's the Kazakh steppe. Afghan protectorate. Didn't really talk too much about it. I think since I just saw that we have this Liberalization 1 thing that actually gives us 25 extra authority per subject, and we're gonna annex these ones. We have colonialism out anyway, so we could we colonize the area? No, we don't even have. Yeah, this is something we need to get out, guys. So I'm gonna go here for the protectorate and make diplomat. Or are we? To insecure. I mean, off the power block, we could potentially on level 3, we could also make them our vessels, right? Okay, hello? Allowing enacting decrease on decrease subject states, subjects, but... Anyways, with the Russian Tsar, and why would we do it diplomatically? They can still become, they can part of the power block, but please, in the way we want it to happen, and nobody else is intervening, so... Khiva. Let's do that. And then we will immediately send, I guess, like, this army here under Alexander Chernyshov. Yeah, it's a historical character, to be honest. I don't know who he was or what his exact role was. He's brave and romantic, so perfect for here. In the meantime, we're having a duel going on. Ivan Paskevich has challenged Mikhail Lazarev to duel to death. And we're talking about a brigadier general and an admiral. Yeah, well... We have talking armed forces and nobility. We want to forbid that. Actually not, come on, we don't follow the wishes of the intelligentsia. Are they insanely good? Also not really right. In this case, let them fight. And the admiral has died, Lazarev. I'm so sorry for you. We're talking, which fleet was it? We can invite more guys to the power block. I didn't even see that happening. Okay. We're just talking about doing this with force. Let us quickly read over the... Strategic as subject or power block members? If power block members would be fine, but is... Oh, but come on, I want to get them into direct control. The power block is too soft over here another time, and we wanted more like... Power block members could be these boys down here in Europe, not the ones we want to conquer. So, thank you. No. Chitral is somewhere also over here. What is happening in Kabul? What did he offer us? Become subject? None of them, no. I mean, just thought we could potentially go to get Kabul into our power block also, right? Vitebsk has low market access, it's okay. By the way, I wanted to, we have to of course prioritize these boys over here, these construction sectors, after maybe finishing some others first. Still here's nothing, then let's go war reparations at least. And we've got the charity hospital, that's a good first step. Of course, increasing our bureaucracy problems and therefore also unrealized taxes. And slowly we're having money problems, that's cool to see. Very cool, yeah. Let's do it. Reduce the government wages first. But we will keep on building, no worries. And I'd rather do this here and we will... no, this year, I mean, increase our taxes. And then over time we'll tax the shit out of the country. The poor people at least. Okay, and we have the attitudes of the intelligentsia towards Prussia growing more apathetic. The leadership has begun to discuss reassessing the group's support for the Russian-Prussian association. I mean, no. Should they leave it? No, come on, you stay. We have good... It's gonna help us keep them down. Or at least help here. Vitebsk is fine. Baltsky fleet. Okay, then Mr... Yeah, he's a great one. Piotr Ricard is going to get some more control. Yeah, and who can be in white again? Kabul. What's the consequences if we do that? We can just try, to be honest, why not? If this turns out terrible, well, we shall see, but put some influence on Kabul and see what this does to us. I mean, now we have a defense pact, right? Potentially. And what's going on here with the... Oh, and the Brits are actually... Uh-oh. As I just saw, the Brits are intervening here and they want to make Kabul a... They want to make Kabul their protectorate. However, the problem is we don't have any access down there, right? Are we willing to go to war? Because as far as I know, the diplomatic aid, they will probably not back down. But wait, what is happening? They have Kabul and they want to conquer Quetta and Kabul. And then this will become Kabul here. No, this one here, this Baluchistan will become part of the... Kabul will become the protectorate of England. No, I will not help out over here. Furthermore, I'd rather improve the relations here with Chitra to see how this affects us. But this will be worrisome. I think I would have gone actually like for confrontation, but the problem is that we really don't have access, and then I just see the navy of the Brits just landing over here in St. Petersburg all the time, and yeah, this is something I don't want to see right now. Let's rather try to get down as quickly as possible. Oh, by the way, I didn't notice all these lands are now we can reach now through Kish-Zush. And potentially I actually will. And all of the in a forced manner, of course. Not crazy. Where is the... I guess this has to start first. Yeah, you can now with the newest update, you can have several plays going on at the same time, but I guess not, since we are in the same region here, or at least these are they still neutral in this power play, so they cannot be taken. But maybe now? Where are we? Diplomatic actions? Nope. Maybe when this one has started, I guess. Yeah, we definitely want them as soon as possible within our power lobby. In our power area. And they back down. Okay, nice. That's really practical for us, so we don't even have to fight over here. That's good to see. Okay, this is how you subjugate, right? I'm not so... you need to be for longer. Okay, this is the... What kind of type do we have actually? Sovereign Empire. Is this one of the unlocks exploitation of members and... Power block statue. I really hope I just did disactivate the power statue. No, I did not. But it doesn't grant anything, right? Organization, okay. That's acceptable. Well, I was like, once again, this is the most hated feature for me personally of the update. I could have did so much other things than spending efforts on this trash. But okay, it is what it is. We've got just, where were we? 4.1 infamy, no problem. So let's keep rolling. And to be honest, yeah. I guess they will also back down at some point. We do one after another. And if they fight, they fight. That's okay for me. Do we see how do we affect them immediately in terms of GDP or so? Not really. I don't even know if we should even intervene in here. Ah, yeah. By the way, we got our charity health system out, and I haven't even checked what we can do over here. Yeah, the propertied women, I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I want the birth rate rather at the moment, since also the only one being angry is the intelligentsia, and we are suppressing them anyways. We have enough population, I guess, at the moment, and there's lots to do. Still. Nothing else can be done right now, that's kind of crazy. Legal guardianship, yeah. I would like to, of course, the things that we need to get out at some point is here the traditionalism change to, I would like to get to agrarism, but nobody's supporting that right now. And like maybe here National Guard or Secret Police would be kind of nice. But come on, let's do it. Let's get the legal guardianship out with follow this movement. I mean, they can be radical, whatever. Assimilation goes down, but with a little bit of luck. 4.7, I hope they go into meaningless soon. Are we already done with the oh, the big construction is so slow at the beginning. We have just 48. We really need to get up. I mean, as you see, we're big in minus, but it's okay. Construction efficiency in Tifla is so bad. Okay. Just build one gold mine first. And we haven't even started any reasonable normal construction, you know. GDP is therefore going sideways or even down, but we need the construction capacity first. And there we go. They left our wonderful empire since yeah, these goddamn Brits have really taken them as a protectorate. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Or I mean, insane. What can be done over here? Can they be made part of the power block? Not yet. Nope. Let's see what Bukhara says, if they back down or not. Interesting they have no defensive pacts amongst each other or so. Yeah, I mean, in the end, they cannot really defend themselves anyways. Okay, private funds or investments buying some tooling workshops. It's, by the way, crazy when you look at here how how empty everything is. Okay, I also installed the miniature map mod where things are even smaller to increase the vastness. And by the way, I really didn't like how dark it is all the time. So I increased the daytime. I don't know if it's just the theme of the map mod. Which one actually was it activated? You can have a also you look maroon. User interface paper. Ugh. Why do the mountains look like these ugly little things? No, I'm not a big fan. Let me know what you prefer. Zodiac. I was just liking it, and then I saw these hilarious trees over here that don't really... Convince me. Gold discovered in Alaska. Okay, interesting. No. No Zodiac French. Or, what else is available? We have the Victorian, it was the standard one, right? But the Victorian doesn't indicate any mountains, right? So actually I like the French. Let's stick with the French maybe. You tell me your preferences, please. Maybe a little bit too many details, but we're gonna play on this level anyways, right? Most of the time, will we? Well, you can tell me what you prefer. I'm happy to switch back and forth. I don't know. Japanese Sakhalin, okay. Oh, did we took? Oh, we don't have a. Oh, this would be a little bit cheesy also go in here and go against the Japs. Nah. Yeah, I mean, this is like, I guess, valid strategies if you, I mean, you could say hold the Japanese down so they will never develop or anything like that. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Talking about, by the way, Bukhara, in the meantime, just back down without knowing, with us knowing. Giving us even more over here. But leading us to, yeah, I really don't care too much about Montenegro right now. Egypt, Kishishush, Odishush, Persia, Sweden. Did we lose another rival? And sometimes I'm too quick in clicking stuff away over here, and I'm sorry. This might be the reason why we lose them here and there. France or the US? Oh no, we've got diplomacy back again. Maybe it came also from... Well, in the end it's 300 is fine. I just wanted to improve relations, basically. That's what I need to do over here. And then I think we'll start the same fun again with Kokand. Then we just have, at least over our main Central Asian interests, we have already the control. That's important. 7.4, nobody can intervene. That's great. And of course you also have to pay me war reparations just in case. And ban slavery could be also an option, but actually why not? And then do we have the possibility for our subjects anywhere to go down? Why the Finnish so hateful? It must be the nature. Reoccurring Finnish puns over here. Campaign of Banquets. Grigory Fodorov attendance at a bourgeois fundraising banquet in St. Petersburg has led to an uptick in funds promoting legal guardianship. As the organizer at the end of the table stood to give a toast to the clear wisdom of reform, he could not help but think of how closely the sound of this fork on the glass represented a coin falling into a bank or a spent cartridge hitting the ground. Nourishment for the body and the budget. Vast sums of money flowing into policies. You say, I think this makes sense. St. Petersburg here thinks politics are being made over here. I like that one. We can invite other countries to the power block. And then the emanate. Nope, I don't want them there. Killer organization, but just because we need more frigates basically in the Baltsky fleet. Yeah. What did I want to have a last look at before we getting close slowly to an end of this episode? Oh, the Finns are going for propertied women, while the Baltics are going changing the cut. Okay, but they have already charity hospitals here too, right? Yeah, that's what we asked them at first. What do we need over here? We need is a puppet type. Okay, we have 0. So puppet actually, I feel like we have to get going in this case then. Maybe I will even reduce the... Okay, I can't reduce the payments. Maybe if they don't have payments yet. Yeah, I just had a game going on also with Egypt, but if you're not a great power or civilized nation in the beginning, you will have just vassals and not protectorates. It's a little bit different. In fertile grounds, finding both the Russian public and supposed political allies unreceptive of his ideas, Georgy Roloff has decided to retire. Okay, yeah, the standard thing, it's fair enough. More for the army, that's okay. And defection to the Caucasian Immanate. The multinational nature of Shamil Murid's Imamate has proven irresistible to many of our subjects in Kuban. Officers and landowners alike have reported numerous defections to the Immanate. Yeah. Mistreatment of our military deserters by the Chechens kept many unreliable soldiers and especially the Poles from running away. Ah, we had this before, right? Yeah, we did. And it helps them a bit, but we shall see which hurts us less. Kuban, it's just Kuban. And then it's either the military being affected. No, Titan security. I will always decide against the local happiness, let's say. Over here we have Korea, we have a revolution going on, okay. But we still have the interests, right? We didn't lose them, nope. Only one more, maybe because we got a hook or something going on in Persia. So in this case... And Kokand backs down, interesting. So basically by the end of all of our... the Central Asian states of these ones here of the Turkmens and so forth have been subjugated successfully, and just diplomatically what a success. And actually the Finns are less important right now than down here, so we start over here, and I think now with the beginning of the new year we have reached a great point, even though it has turned dark immediately. To end this very episode. So I hope you like it. Let me know down in the comments what you think, what you like to see in the future. I would kind of, especially house rules or so forth, if you have great ideas how to add them to the game, would interest me. If you're still here and we're talking about house rules, if you have an idea about Russian economy in the Tsaristic system, I might ask people at university too, but how this would be best described. Of course, in-game mechanically, traditionalism sucks, and therefore I would go away soon at some point, but can it be described with states controlled or liberal, like private, a lot of private investment? Let me know if you have a clue. It would be quite interesting to know. And then yeah, of course, if you haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to push the channel, keep me going and motivated, and also you wouldn't miss any further episodes. So win-win for everybody. Thank you so much for that. And then most importantly, see you next time in the next episode. Bye, your strategy wolf.